Raging battlefield. Dying soldiers.
Putin really surprised a lot of people. He talks nice and then he bombs everybody in the evening.
And ego clashes. The Russia-Ukraine war has dragged on for more than 3 years, with no end in sight. And now, a meeting between US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin could be a key turning point. The meeting comes after months of delays and Trump's rant on Putin. But what can we actually expect? Russia is currently on the front foot. It controls Crimea and about 20% of Ukraine's territory, and is steadily advancing in the 4 regions it annexed in 2022. Ukraine, which had dragged on till now, is now exhausted, short on both manpower and resources. Trump enters this meeting hoping to get at least a ceasefire, a pause in the fighting he can brand as a diplomatic win. But for Putin, it's not that simple. He's unlikely to agree unless he gets ironclad guarantees. Guarantee that Ukraine will never join NATO, won't get Western security backing, and that all territories Russia now holds, including Crimea, are recognized as Russian. Early in his presidency, Trump seemed open to such concessions. But since May, his stance has hardened, influenced by the pro-Ukraine lobby and his own public promises of supporting Ukraine's sovereignty. Still, Russian officials say an acceptable US peace offer was floated recently, suggesting room for negotiation. Trump is also using secondary sanctions as leverage, measures that hit not just Russia, but also its big trading partners like China and India. While Russia has weathered years of sanctions, a serious block on selling its oil and gas could hurt its trade. Moscow has been open to business with the EU but has serious reservations about NATO expansion. In short, economy has never been the red line for Putin. For Ukraine, this meeting is high stakes. President Zelensky fears Trump may accept some of Russia's long-standing demands. He's been lobbying European leaders and even putting a demand for their seat at the table to make sure Ukraine's voice is heard. Europe, meanwhile, is economically strained, politically divided and facing pressure from far-right challengers, but its leaders can't afford to be seen conceding to Russia. For India, the summit's outcome will determine how much room it has to maneuver between cheap Russian oil and Trump's tariff threats. Analysts say it will be a tough Bharatnatyam dance for New Delhi to wade between Moscow and Washington's theatrics. The bottom line, Putin holds the battlefield advantage, Trump holds economic pressure, and both may want a deal they can sell as a win. The question is, will their interests align enough to end the war or just pause it?
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.